Daren, Barny, thank you so much for joining me today. You're here from Recarta and Cobwebb to tell me a little bit about your new document management service. So before we kick off, Daren, do you want to quickly introduce yourself and Recarta?
Yes, I'll just give you a quick brief. So Daren Bland, Managing Director of Recarta. We are predominantly an IBMI managed service provider and the hosting company, looking after around about 150 IBM Power clients currently in the UK.
And Barny, Cobwebb.
Yep, Barny Webb, Pre-Sales Director for Cobwebb Communications. We are a company that helps our customers to streamline services, predominantly around document management.
So we're here today to really talk about the partnership you guys have formed around building and creating this new document management service. So Barny, can you tell me a little bit about what the service is, how it works, and sort of some of the underlying technology perhaps?
Yes, certainly. We have a number of customers ranging from million to billion turnover, and they all rely on Cobwebb to help get their business documents from their business systems out to customers and suppliers, and also to receive and ingest documents and information coming from their customers and suppliers, marry it all together and inform business process. So we're a document management company, but we're very closely allied to our customers' business processes.
Now, with businesses, a lot of people might not spend much time thinking about it, but businesses spew out documents and receive vast volumes of documents as well, whether that's in physical form or in digital form. So what type of business applications are we talking about here? Is it the finance department? Is it logistics? Is it manufacturing? Is it all of the above?
It is all of the above. Our customers range from manufacturing to distribution, food and beverage, fashion, retail, finance, and they all have a business process to deliver their product or service, and underlying that are documents. So, for example, ordering packaging for a ready meal might involve a purchase order, or printing off a pick list to build a speedometer for a Land Rover might involve any number of bits of back office systems. And so we receive the raw data from their business systems, and we make sure it is put into the right place in the business as well as to customers and suppliers. And that all takes place on the backbone of their server, which is IBMI, and which is part of the service that we're launching with Recarta, is to put this service, a document management service, in the cloud, partnered with Recarta.
Now, Daren, IBMI, it's not considered shiny new tech these days, is it?
No.
But it does have some really, really important features and benefits for being this sort of understated machine that just keeps going. Can you tell me a little bit about the IBMI system and why it's selected?
So, IBMI has been around since 1988. So 30 years this year.
Almost
not
as
shiny,
long as me.
Yes, not shiny and new, but it's interesting, considered, legacy product because it's old, but actually legacy because it stood the test of time. It's resilient, it's secure, and the way that it's actually set up with an integrated database, it actually enables it to do a huge amount of transactions for clients. So, there are an awful lot of applications sitting out there that sit on top of IBMI, and a very good community still exists around, making sure, just like Cobwebb do, that those day-to-day, processes and operations continue. But I guess the bit we are seeing that's disappearing is the skills around IBMI, and that's where we come in terms of hosting and managing systems and providing a platform for the likes of Cobwebb.
So you have Cobwebb software running on IBMI infrastructure that is hosted in a data center and is therefore delivered as a service to customers. Tell me a little bit about how you guys sort of came together and form your partnership.
So we've been working with ISVs, independent software vendors, for the last 10 years. We came together actually through one of the large ERP providers, of which Cobwebb are well known, and we stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder in a lot of those clients, actually, because the credibility of working with two organisations that have a partnership together, have existing clients, is has worked very well for us over the last 3-4 years.
When we were looking to put this technology into the cloud and provide our customers with a service that they could take with them regardless of their business system architecture, we were looking for a partner who would be able to deliver the same values that we deliver, and Recarta is exactly that partner. And so it's a very joined up story. So we want to make sure that the customer has an enjoyable experience working with technology and software, because that sometimes gets lost. And we also want to make sure that the risk around document management is low. We're a business critical part of an organization, so we want to make sure the risk is low, and Recarta can offer that peace of mind to customers that their uptime is way up there. And we wanted to make sure that when we went in and we talked to customers and solved their problems, that we were doing it with the same ethos and the same approach, and so we've worked together in the past, and we knew that would be the case.
I mean, you're touching on a lot of key benefits there. Now, IBMI traditionally hasn't always made that transition to the cloud, particularly when CIOs now have a cloud-first strategy and they're looking at their data centers and saying, what can they move? Now, they have a service such as this one to choose from to help with that transition, and also to replace that skill set that they may be hemorrhaging or have lost already. Now, beyond the simple transition, what other benefits does sort of wrapping all this up into a service offer those clients or even prospective clients?
Well, for our existing clients, it means that they can port what they're currently doing and go anywhere with it, whether it's in the UK or whether it's a global organization like many of our customers are. It allows them to continue with their document management strategy regardless of other technologies. For the customers that we're onboarding all the time, they're not really bothered about the platform. They're bothered about it delivering for their business day in, day out. We've chosen the hardware because of its reliability, its integrated database with the operating system, its low total cost of ownership for us, but also for the reliability. When we're providing a service, we don't want to have to man the help desk. We want it to just work. And we find that that is a massive benefit for our customers, that peace of mind.
It sounds like a absolutely fantastic service. For those people who are watching, where can they go to find out more information?
Well, either at cobwebb.com, our website, or
Recarta.co.uk. We've got information on there and the partnership that we put together.
Perfect. Well, Daren, Barny, thank you so much for joining me today and telling me about your new service.
Thank you.
Thank you.